Good evening, royal rebels. Picture this, the disgraced ex-Duke of York cornering his nephew, the future king, on church steps, whispering a desperate, pathetic plea for forgiveness like a man begging for his last scrap of dignity. And get this, a forensic lip reader just decoded every word. Andrew literally begged William, "I've learnt from what I've done. But before I forget, I'd like to ask you if you can forgive." Jaw-dropping? More like career-ending cringe. Welcome to Crown UK Alert, where we rip the mask off the monarchy's dirtiest secrets. Quick favor, if this explosive drama has you hooked, smash that subscribe button now. Over 92% of viewers are still lurking. It's free, takes a second, and keeps us dropping bombs like this. If you did, legend. Now let's dive into the wreckage. Flash back to September last year. Fresh wounds from the Duchess of Kent's funeral at Westminster Cathedral. All the big royals, they're paying respects to the 92-year-old wife of the late Duke's cousin. But the real show? Outside on those steps. Andrew slithers up to William and Kate. All polite smiles at first. "Good afternoon, William and Catherine. How are you?" Kate's cool as ice. "Good, thank you." Then the mask slips. William looks uneasy. Who wouldn't? And hits him with the blunt, "What can I do for you?" Andrew mutters something about being really closed in together. William grunts a flat yes. And boom, the plea drops like a grenade. "I've learnt from what I've done, but before I forget, and if I can, I'd like to ask you if you can forgive." No reply. Stone-cold silence from William. Andrew slinks off, tail between his legs. Kate turns to her husband. "He seemed very sorry." William fires back. "Do you think I deserved that? Is that what you mean?" Kate repeats, "He seemed very sorry." Translation? William's not buying the crocodile tears. Not one bit. Think about it. This is the same Andrew whose Epstein friendship exploded everything. Titles stripped the next month, booted from Royal Lodge, then arrested last month on suspicion of misconduct in public office over allegedly passing sensitive info to the pedophile during his trade envoy days. Released under investigation, no charges yet. But he denies it all, of course. Yet here he is, begging forgiveness from the nephew who helped slam the door shut. It's peak desperation. Like a gambler down to his last chip, throwing it on the table hoping the house lets him back in. But William? Ice. No mercy. The future king knows one plea doesn't erase years of scandal. It's like apologizing for crashing the family car after you've already set the garage on fire. And it gets juicier, the Channel 5 doc lip-reading the royals. What are they really saying? Doesn't stop there. It catches Beatrice and Eugenie in Mayfair Street's post-title strip. Beatrice says, "We will ride the storm. I'm feeling angry, but we must not add to it. You are going to need to be out of the country. He isn't going to play by the rules and we need to be out of the way. Eugenie." Hush. The girls, names popping up in Epstein files, got barred from Ascot's Royal Box this year. No procession, no senior family hangouts. Blindsided, reeling from dad's arrest. Even Christmas at Sandringham last year was allowed. But now? Exile. The firm's drawing a hard line. Sins of the father stop at the niece's public spotlight. The doc keeps the hits coming. Trump on state visit. Turning to Kate, "You are so beautiful, so beautiful." William shuts it down fast. "This way." Then diverts, "I've always wanted to see inside Air Force One." Trump, "You can, let's arrange it." Smooth deflection. Classic William protecting his wife from the orange whirlwind. Even Charles gets humanized. Coronation Day, exhausted in the carriage. Sighs, mutters F*** me. Camilla snaps, "Frankly, I don't want to hear that." Body language experts call it proof the royals swear and sweat like the rest of us. King Charles effing and jeffing under the crown? Relatable chaos after a marathon of pageantry. But back to Andrew's plea, it's the money shot. A man stripped of honor, facing arrest, cornering family for absolution. William's silence screams louder than any rant. Forgiveness isn't handed out like titles. It's earned, and Andrew's tab just got too high. That's your Crown UK alert blast on the begging that shook the steps. Pure royal carnage. The palace gates may be made of iron, But the real barricade around Andrew right now is reputation. And reputations in the royal ecosystem behave like glass sculptures in a windstorm. One hard gust and the cracks spread in every direction. Andrew knows it. William knows it. The courtiers certainly know it. Inside royal circles, silence is rarely accidental. It is choreography. When William stays quiet, that quiet carries the weight of policy. It signals distance. It signals caution. Most of all, it signals that the future of the monarchy cannot afford to orbit yesterday's scandals. Andrew's strategy seems painfully simple. Lean on family loyalty, hope the institution bends, and trust that time dulls public memory. But the monarchy in the modern era runs on optics as much as lineage. Every photograph, every headline, every whispered meeting becomes part of the public ledger. And Andrew's column in that ledger is still heavy. William, on the other hand, represents the forward march. His entire public role revolves around stability, credibility, and protecting the crown's long-term survival. In that equation, forgiveness is not merely emotional. It becomes political, strategic, calculated. So when Andrew reaches out, he isn't just asking for compassion. He's asking for reintegration, a way back into the royal bloodstream. And that is a request that collides directly with William's long game. Because the next era of the monarchy is already being drafted. Every move today writes the rules for tomorrow. The question isn't whether Andrew wants redemption. The question is whether the institution believes redemption still fits the brand. And for now, the answer seems to echo in that carefully maintained silence. In royal drama, noise is easy. Outrage travels fast. But the real power move often arrives dressed as restraint. No rebuttal. No public scolding. Just distance. Which leaves Andrew pacing outside the circle, while the future king quietly decides how small that circle needs to be. And that, royal watchers, is where the story sharpens. Because when the crown starts tightening its orbit, not everyone makes the next revolution. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Stay sharp. Crown.